Hey there, teacher friends. Anna here. I am very excited to show this video to you about our brand new digital activities that are now part of Guided Readers. Now, as you know, inside of the materials portion of the site, you have the option for your Google Classroom digital activities. Unfortunately, many of our teachers are not Google Classroom users, or schools that they work in are not Google Classroom schools. So due to that reason, some of our teachers are not able to use our digital activities. Love to explain to you how the activities work, how to assign them to your students, and where your students will find them, and how your students can actively do the activities right within Guided Readers, and how you can also see the work that they do. So let's get started. So right now I am just on, if I'm at my home page and I just click bookshelf, that brings me to the main bookshelf with all of our books intermixed. So the first thing I'm going to do is I decided that I am going to assign activities to each of my students. But before I do that, I just want to give you just a quick overview of what we have. So I'm going to look at this particular book called A Very Good Plan and look at the activities. Now, what this means are these are all of the digital activities that we have available for this particular book, and they usually coincide directly with the Google Slides. Some of the Google Slides are a little bit different. We may have taken one out or changed a little bit, but they basically overall mimic the Google Slides. So if you want to just take a look at what the activity looks like before you can assign it, you could just click the eyeball. So this is the guided writing activity that is for this particular book. So this is what it looks like, and the students would type in these boxes. So this is just the teacher view right now. So this is a make it and break it activity, which helps the students syllabatize words. Again, this is the teacher view, but as you can see, the directions are already in here, the audio directions, and it also gives the students the ability to start and pause as well. This is the match its activity, where again, they have to listen to the audio directions. These are the question stems that we have, and the students would type their answers here in the boxes. Again, we'll show you it on the student side, and of course the directions, and then we also read the questions out loud for the students as well. This is the sight word activity for this particular book. So the sight words are here. They have to drag the letters here to build the sight words. So if I was building the word high, we would be just dragging these letters down. And let's say a child makes a mistake, they just have to drag it into the trash can. Here they're going to type the sight word, and here they're just going to highlight the sight word. So it's pretty simple. And then here is the vocabulary for this particular story. And then here they are looking for words or phrases that are synonyms for the underlined word in the sentence. So that's this particular book. Of course, other books have different activities. This is a K-level book. But I just wanted you to have an understanding of how you can look at the activities first. So if you're just on your main dashboard as the teacher view, you just click activities and you could just look at the activities that we have available for every single book. Now let's say I'm in my groups and I know that my Eagles group is level C, they're instructional level C, and that means I want to assign them a level C book for my instruction. So I'm going to sort my books by level C, and I'm going to go down here to this book called, which was the one I just actually, let's say I just do this one. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click assign for Dog Goes Home. I'm going to click assign because it's a C-level book. And oh, actually this is the right one. And then I just clicked select all, and then I click update assignments. So I'll show you another one as well, just so you can see it. So let me go back to C. Let me say I'm going to assign them farm babies. So I'll click assign, and then I will click my entire C-level group, and then go down here and click update assignments. So when you're inside of the bookshelf, when you're inside of the activities as a teacher view, you could just see what they look like, okay? So now let's look at it from the student's viewpoint. So I'm gonna log out as a teacher, and I'm going to log in as one of my students. So let me go back out. And I'm going to log in as one of my students. And I am going to log in as Laura. And I'm going to put in her password. And here we are on Laura's bookshelf. And as you can see, here are the two books that I assigned, Dog Goes Home and Farm Babies. Now, as you can see, she can read it like she always can and do the quiz, but now she has the activities available to her. So I'm going to click the activities button, and these are the activities that we have available for this particular story. So when you are giving your students activities to do, you could say, okay, whether you're using Seesaw or Canvas or Schoology or any of the other different types of learning management systems, you could just say to them, I want you to do sight words, sort its, and box its for Dog Goes Home. So let me show you what sight words look like. This is what I showed you before. They can listen to the directions. I'm just going to show you what that looks like.
Let's practice our sight words.
So they could listen to the directions. Now, these are telling the students what the sight words are.
The sight words are was, went, down.
So now the students will build the sight words. So we'll build was, and then we're going to type the word was, and then we're going to highlight the word was. So then the child is going to go went, and so on. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to show you what it looks like from your side as the teacher when the child finishes the activity. So I'm just going to quickly do these for you so you can see what the students are doing for each activity. So the child is done and the child clicks Save My Work. So that work was saved. So now we're going to go back to the activities and we're going to go to Sort Its. And now, again, we have audio directions. And what's great about this is that the students can pause the directions like this.
You will be listening for words that have the middle vowel sound ah and Listen to each word and find the picture that goes with it. Drag it under the correct medial sound. Number 1, dog, dog.
See, now as you can see, I can pause this. So it's easy and it will stop where it was. So now I can continue it.
2, pot, pot.
So as you can see, the child is now sorting the words based by short medial vowel sound. Okay, so this is a pop, this is stop, this is hut, this is cup, and let's put that here. Okay, so then the child clicks Save My Work. And then we're going to go back to Box Its. They could also click the home button as well. So now the child is going to listen to the directions.
Type the word dog, dog. The dog was friendly. Type the word cup, cup. I accidentally spilled my cup. Type the word pup, pup. The pup.
So as you can see, they're doing Box Its. Save My Work. And then again, I can click home here and Make Its. We could do Make Its. And then again, these are the building word activities.
First, build the word hog, hog. The large hog snorted loudly. Next, build the word hug, hug. My grandpa gave me a big hug.
As you can see, they can pause and stop. And if they make a mistake, they could just drag it into the trash. All of the work is there. I'm going to click Save Work. I'm going to click the home button. And we're going to go to question stems. What was the dog's problem in the story? I'm just going to write, he wanted to go home, just so you can see what it looked like. Okay? And then I'm going to go down and click Save My Work. So it's important that children click Save My Work. And then we can go home. So as you can see, I actually did all of these activities under Laura's account. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what it looks like on the teacher's end. So I'm going to log out of my student account and I'm going to go back into my teacher account. And now I'm going to go check on Laura's work. So in order to do that, I'm going to go up here to the student manager and I'm going to go here, right here to students. So now I'm going to find Laura. There's Laura. And here are Laura's activities. So I can click the arrow and here are all the activities that Laura did. Now, as you can see here, it says guided writing, categorize and classify, sequencing. Those activities were not part of this particular book, but these are the activities that we have available. So now I'm going to view what Laura did on Box Its. And as you can see, that was what I finished, remember? So let's go back and let's look at her, or the one that I did, Make It's. As you could see, it's saved here. So you could see Make It's. Here, we're gonna click View Activity for Dog Goes Home. That is what I did for Dog Goes Home. And then I can look at her sight words. Again, this is what I did. So this is all the work that I did. And then here for Sort It's, this was again the work that I did. So it allows you to check all of Laura's work. Now let's say, for example, you assigned Dog Goes Home to 15 students. If you click this, let me show you, if I click Dog Goes Home as the title, this is going to show you all of the students that did the activities for Dog Goes Home on one page. So if you don't want to go through the student manager student by student, you can just click the title of the book and it will show you all of the work that all of the students did for that book. So if all of my students in my C group finished all of these activities, they would all show on this page. So you can click View Each Activity for Laura, or you can click here and this will show you all of the students. As you can see, Laura's name is here. You can see all of the students that did all of the activities, the digital activities on the site for this specific book by clicking on the book title. And this, again, you'll see more of this as more students do the work. So this is the way that you actually check the students' work. You'll go here again to the student manager page, you'll click students, and these are the activities here that you can check from. So you'll just actually click that arrow. Again, this is a mock class, but as you can see, there's Laura's work. I can check all her work. Or if I want to check my entire C group, I could just click Dog Goes Home and I'll see Laura's work and the other children that are in that particular group. Now, we have a lot of different things that we're planning on adding to this, but right now our main goal was to get this uploaded to the site for you to work with your students. So as you can see, the activities are here for every single book, and every new book that gets added, new activities will be added. Let's say that you don't want these activities available to your students. You can go here to My Profile, and right here where it says Activity Settings, you may hide all of the interactive activities from your account by clicking this box. So if you uncheck this box and click Update, the activities will not show on the student's bookshelf. They will not show. But if it stays checked and it comes as defaulted as checked, the students will be able to see all of the books, all of the activities on the books. So again, what I wanted to point out to you is that when students go to their bookshelf, so if I log back out and log back in as Laura, I'm just going to log in as Laura. Laura, again, has all of the books that are on her independent level, which is A and B, and she has the opportunity to do all of these activities if she wants to, which is great because they're going to be practicing all of these skills on these books that are on her independent reading level. And again, the only books that I'm going to assign her are the ones that are on her instructional level, which is the ones that I'm going to be doing instruction with. So again, let me just log back out from the student view, go back into the teacher view. Again, if you are ready for digital activities, they are all here for you. Again, if you just want to view them first before you give them to the students, you could just click activities and you can see what the activity looks like. Just so you know, all of the activities look very, very, very similar, basically the same. The ones that will change the most are the guided writing because there's a different type of guided writing activity for every book. So these are inside and outside traits. So this looks different from beginning, middle, and end. This looks different from problem and solution. This looks different from story elements, right? So all of the different activities will look different in terms of the guided writing. So here is problem and solution. So all of the activities look very different for guided writing. So I hope this is helpful. I truly hope you enjoy using the digital activities for all of our books. We're very excited to bring this to you. Again, as you know, we're always working our hardest to make Guided Readers the best it can be for our teachers. So we worked very hard to get this up as quickly as possible, especially for our teachers that are not Google teachers or Google Classroom teachers. So we wanted to make sure that we would get this up as soon as we can. We are planning on adding different options, different ways to sort the information, the ability to trash work if you don't want to keep it in your account. So those are different things that we're going to be adding over the next couple of weeks. But we really wanted to get this out as quickly as we possibly could for our teachers that are teaching remotely right now. So we truly hope that you enjoy these new digital activities that have been added to Guided Readers. And please hop into our Facebook group, which is Guided Readers. If you've got any questions or any types of suggestions, we're always open to suggestions once you start using the activities. So thank you so much. We hope you enjoy the new add-on to Guided Readers, and we are excited to bring it to you. Thank you so much.